Okay, Sudhir, tell me something about yourself, about your background.
My dear friend, myself Sudhir Kumar. My age is 28 years old.
Okay.
I'm a native of Bulandshahr.
Okay.
Bulandshahr is a town in western UP. My professional background, I've been a seaman. I've sailed on merchant ships
Okay.
for 4.5 years. And this is
Okay.
yeah.
What is the mobile service provider that you are using?
I'm using BSNL.
So, are you satisfied with BSNL? So, what kind of value-added services you are using? Like SMS, chat, we have news, we have jokes.
Right.
So, what is the value-added services from BSNL that you are using?
I'm using mainly two kind of services,
Mhm.
jokes and SMS pack.
Okay. So, what is the main usage that you do? Like for SMS and for jokes, what is the main usage? That when you do it, how you use it? So, what is the kind of usage that you do?
See, for SMS, it's very cheap for me to send SMSs to my friends. In bulk, I can send messages to them, and it makes me myself interactive with them. And jokes which I get from service provider makes my mood lighter.
Okay. So, can you tell some advantages of the packs that you are using? Like you are using two value-added services. So, can you tell me some advantages?
Advantage is that it's make my mood lighter, and it's not very expensive services. It's very easy to subscribe.
Okay.
I can unsubscribe anytime. And not very expensive, and I find it other than calling, it's helped me to make my mood lighter.
So, what is that particular time of the day or particular time that you use these services?
SMSs, jokes I get from them, and SMSs I send on usually in the night time after 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Okay, so this is the basic every day you do it?
Yes, not every day, but almost. Maybe 1 or 2 days I may escape in a week, but most of the time,
So, what is the value amount that you use for SMS pack? What is the value of that pack?
It's a 30 rupees pack. I can send 300 SMS.
Okay, so you are using mostly that pack.
The 30 rupees pack, yeah.
Okay, so now that we have discussed the advantages and packs you are using, so tell me some disadvantages that you have figured in value-added services provided by BSNL.
BSNL's one biggest disadvantage that sometimes what happen by I don't know how I get subscribed to some services which I don't want to subscribe for.
Okay.
Or like yesterday I got subscribed to Music Ball, and I got the message that you have been subscribed for 5 days and you will be charged ₹5 for that.
Okay.
And then there was a matrix involved in it. They are asking that you can download music from all that, which I don't want. I have I download music, see my music from YouTube and all that, which I don't want.
Okay.
So this is the one of the biggest disadvantages. And with the SMS pack, I am happy. And and the news, the kind of news they send, it is very substandard in nature.
Okay.
That is, with that I am not comfortable.
So what will be the kind of news that you would like to see in news pack?
See, nowadays, if you will see websites like New York Times, The Economist, Telegraph and all that, you get good news at a very low prices.
Okay.
So I think it's not worthwhile to subscribe for a pack when you get substandard news. I would like to go for I can pay even ₹30 per week if I get news like what the Economist and New York Times provide. But the kind of news provided by the most of the subscribers is very substandard.
Okay. Would you like a bundle pack of value-added services? Like I will give an example. Suppose in a service you are getting an SMS pack and a news pack combined, or you are getting a news pack and a jokes pack combined. So would you like to have combo packs for the value-added services?
No. I would not like. I would like to see what I think that if you join two services, customer might not like one of the services. For example, I like only the jokes one.
Okay.
I don't like the news part because I found it very substandard.
Okay.
So I find that these service providers are imposing or forcing those services on the customer. So I'm not in agreement that.
Okay. So, but if at all you are getting a combo pack, so what will be that combo pack that will be most valuable for you?
For me, jokes and SMS is because I've seen the business.
You use this.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give us some insights or ideas that's about some products that could be launched by BSNL, mobile value-added services?
Yes, I have an idea. See, for example, in rural market, all the service provider had to capture the rural market. There is a vast market.
Okay.
So, student prepare for the board examinations.
Okay.
And they prepare for the particular examination. What they can do, they can send some formulas.
Okay.
And some tips which can help them in examination, or which might make them inclined towards studies.
Okay.
These kind of products will help them, and I'm sure that these service provider will capture a large share of the market.
Okay, Sudhir, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We had nice talking to you.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.